So yeah, once again we have Glacial on the Blitzcrank. That's curious. From what I saw last time. Um, just going off the cuff. Teleport for the Yone. Interesting because Garen on our side has a Ignite, so curious to see how that might change later on in the game.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
This is my first time commentating and messing with the settings, so if it's messed up a little bit, it is what it is. It looks like Albertus Magnus is actually, or Albertus is just going for the invade quickly. I'm curious to see how this will play out. They are actually not, blue side isn't on red, so this doesn't look like this will get much value at all.
Minions have spawned.
But they seem to be going for the red first. Looks like actually it looks like Warwick on the enemy team might be going for our red first. Also, so double red take on Garen. Looks like, I wonder if he knows. I'm not sure. He definitely sees it. Yeah, he just seems to be going for just letting them have it. Not much you can really do there. Yeah, so once again, this is my first time doing this, so I'm not the best with these things. Oh, Blitzcrank gets the hook first off. Good hook, yeah, good damage on the move so far. I'm going to test out the settings with the, okay, so I'm currently messing with buttons. I'm not that great at this, so stay tuned. Okay, so we actually do see the Seraphine mid. I didn't say this before, but Seraphine mid is an interesting choice. I haven't seen it too much, but definitely something. Seraphine's always the pick that can get damage in. Good attack so far from the Garen on the Yone. He seems to be being pushed in a little bit. Nice on Yone for the attack. Warwick is close to the Garen, so there might be a possible gank there. We'll stay tuned to that. The Jin Zhao is close by, so they may or may not. It seems to be. Sorry, there we go. Had it on the wrong setting, but should be fixed now. Both junglers just seem to be trying to get their farm in. Nothing too crazy. Both are low level. Both are 3, I think. So just getting their farm in. Yeah, it seems to be even so far. I mean, nothing's too crazy has gone on so far. Yeah, both pretty even in CS for the most part. Nothing too crazy. The Samir has pretty good CS over the Misfortune, but she mostly backed away at the start, so we'll see how that plays out. The Jin Zhao is backing, so looking forward to see where he'll go. Oh, the Garen. The Yone actually gets pretty good damage on the Garen. He has to back up. Yeah, so the Garen is falling a little bit behind there, but definitely catch-upable. Nice, so nothing's really happened that much yet. I mean, you have some good CS in. No kills yet, nothing like that, but we're still fairly early on in the game. One thing I will have to say, though, is blue has a pretty decent gold lead on red so far. or Butler University has pretty good gold lead so far. So we'll see how if that continues to scale or whether they can pull it back in the gold lead. Dragon is up, so we'll have to keep an eye on to see whether any team goes for that straight away or if they wait it out a little bit. Albertus Magnus is being pushed up a little bit. We'll see how. Oh, the Jin Zhao goes for the Seraphine. Gets pretty good damage. Isn't able to. Oh, as I say that, the Samira gets pretty good damage on the Jin Zhao. I mean, got some damage on the Samira. Oh, pretty good fight. Oh, well, the Akali goes in. The Akali gets the first kill. Flashes out. Oh, the Mumu gets her. I think that it will result in a kill. 1-for-1. Albertus Magnus does get the first kill, which is key in this, with helping get that gold lead back. The Garen almost just misses out on the attacking the Yone. Albertus does have a pretty good minion wave stack so far. We'll see how I have on the bot side, so we'll see how that plays out. Once again, I'm just messing with the settings a little bit, so bear with me. Red side does have control of River, and that seems to be the Jin Zhao going for the gank. Oh, will they get the kill? It looks likely, but I'm not too sure. The Jin Zhao will get the kill, but will he get out? I'm not so sure. No. So the Jin Zhao doesn't get out. So currently 1-1, 1-1, 1-0 for the Warwick, and the Seraphine has 2 deaths, so we'll see. Oh, the Akali should be able to get out of this, but yeah. The Akali's able to get out. The Akali just seems to be backing so far. The Yone is going for the tower plating on the first thing. I believe he did get the tower plating. We get both junglers. Oh. Pretty good attack for the Blitz in Samira. Pretty good damage on the Mumu. Yone does seem to be backing. Oh, the Garen. Garen's going for it. Oh, and he does get it. Will this result in a kill? Level 6, that's very likely. Very high chance of getting the kill. And Yone does die. So good on Huckleberry for getting that kill. Just good map awareness. Finding out when the Yone, when he was backing and killing him for that. We also do have Shelly or Mini Baron. I forget the name, but just Baron. We just have Baron up, which could be very useful for both of these teams. No one's taken a tower yet. The Yone TP's back in with the Garen. The Garen is getting a little bit greedy with this. I do think he might be able to get out, but he did get very greedy with this, and it looks like he's going to die for it. Sad to see, but the tower plating, he does get the gold for the tower plating, but he does die in the process. Does seem to be bot side backing up, or backing. Looks like the Jin Zhao is going just to be clearing out his camp so far. The Yone is on the tower. Does get the tower plating, is getting a good amount of tower plating and tower damage so far. We'll have to see how that reflects later on in the game, but it's looking like it's going to be the first tower taken at this rate. He does get the extra tower plating again. Will he survive this though? If Garen has ult up, Garen does not have ult up, so it'll be hard to do it. Very even fight. It looks like the Garen. Oh, and the Garen does not get it. The Yone does. Great on the Yone for that kill. There is a fight in River. Missed a little bit of that, but it does seem like blue side does get the kill on those two, those two, and it looks like they're going to get Drake for free. You don't really see any contest It looks like Yone is also going to get tower. Yeah, so there's not really much. Yeah, so they get tower for not tower. They get dragon. And the first tower is done too. They are a little bit behind. They're about 300 gold behind. A couple kills down, but this is winnable 100%. Warwick just farming. Everyone's just playing lane. Ooh, the Amumu gets the bandages in. It looks like it might be a kill on the Blitzcrank. No, the Blitz does get out with the help of Samira, with Samira's W. Nice backing on those. Oh, it looks like they are going for Baron. Red side does get the Baron. They will be able to take up the Baron, but they will die for it. Seemingly a bit worth it. It's hard to tell. It looks like they are going for the gank on the Kali. At least the Mumu is. They won't be able to get that much out of it. But they are. Once again, they are. This is very much so a blue-sided game currently. There's always a chance to get back in it, but currently as of right now, it is favoring the blue side. The Warwick can't really find an opening there, so they miss out on the gank. Amumu is actually well, it was in their camp a little bit. They do not have vision there, so they can't see it. They drop a pink ward. Their Warwick is behind enemy lines, so we'll just get that grunt for free. It looks like they are going in a little bit. They potentially have 4 people there. Yeah, they are going for the gank. Oh, and nicely timed. Albertus doesn't stand a chance. How many ults were used there? 3 ultimates were used there. Albertus stood no chance with that play. Great on the blue side for finding that opportunity to get those kills. Still not over yet, though. The Akali, so far for our team, is still doing well, still getting kills. She does have the Dark Seal, I believe it's called. Yeah, Dark Seal. Akali does have the Dark Seal, which, if she starts getting more kills, can be very good and potentially carry. As I said that, Akali does get the kill. So, oh, sorry, once again. Akali does get that kill. Yeah, so they go on. Sorry. Oh, they go on the Amumu. The Jin Zhao isn't able to get any execute off on that. But the Blitzcrank. Oh, the Blitzcrank does get the Amumu, and the Akali is dominating. The Dark Shield proving very worth. Oh, and as I said that, they do get Baron out on the field, which will be very useful. They do get this tower for that. They're getting back in this game very heavily. They're only 400 gold down, and if they get, well, they're not like, yeah, they decide to leave the Baron. Seraphine is attacking the tower. Jin Zhao is close by, and we will have our next Drake soon. Within a minute, I'm pretty sure. Or close enough. So far, it just seems to be looking for control of River over this. Showing these, looking at these builds and all that. They are pretty close. Dragon will be spawning soon, so both sides want that dragon. They don't want the blue side to... Our team doesn't want the blue side to get up to for drakes, and then ever closer to that goal, soul, or dragon soul. Blue side does get the scuttle crab, which will be important for this fight. Albertus Magnus might not even be able to contest. Yeah, so they get blue side gets Butler University gets the blue side. I'm going to be keeping up the tab a little bit more just for the next minute or so, just for people to be able to look at that. Oh, and Yone does go in. So the Yone does do great damage, but it just isn't able enough to 1v4. They get that kill, and they do get it pretty nice. Oh, and the Akali's going on the Amumu. Hopefully the Akali will get the kill here, but yeah, so the Akali gets the kill, which is great. Akali needs to back out. I think Akali will die there. Yeah, Akali will die, sadly. Albertus Magnus's really big win condition right now is mostly the Akali. I mean, the Samara isn't doing too bad. Botline isn't doing that bad at all. Will Jin Zhao survive this? Yes, he will barely survive this. But if they can get Akali a couple more kills, get her a bit more fed, I think they'll do great in this game. Oh, damn it now. Okay. I think that should be better. It should be, so the scoreboard should stay up currently. So nothing crazy happening so far. Albertus Magnus does want to be careful of the next soul, though, as the next dragon will determine the layout of the map. And let's check the visibility real quick. I'm not that sure how to find dragon timage or what dragon is next on this, but the next dragon will determine the layout of the map, so that's going to be beneficial for whatever team, and hopefully Albertus Magnus stops Butler University, because you don't want 4 per soul. That's always hard. So they do. So Butler University does go Baron. Will the Garen get the kill on the Jin Zhao and the Garen? They just don't get it. It looks like they're both going to die from this. Yeah. Valiant play from Albertus Magnus, but they just aren't able to close on those kills. Looks like they will be getting Baron on the blue side. So it is looking. Oh, why did it change? Let me bring the scoreboard back up. So the scoreboard should be on. I don't know why it's not. I'm just gonna. Okay, so sorry about that. The scoreboard should have stayed on, but for some reason it did not.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Alright, I'm just going to let it. So the Seraph, so it looks like there are 3 mid and 3 mid-ish with the Warwick still around. Curious to see what the Albertus Magnus game plan is, because so far they're not really. Most of them are just grouping up mid. There's not really been any pushes to bot or top besides the original tower take on Garen, which was very good. It does. Jin Zhao is hiding in the bush, hoping to get the gank there. He doesn't know where the people are. Mumu is back. Both Mumu and Seraphine is backing, so it looks like they're trying to get ready for maybe another team fight and get more items and gold, or spend their gold. I have to say, this Misfortune is looking very worrying CS by CS, because 4-1. Misfortune right now, very good. You never want to see a fed Misfortune on the other side. It's not a good sign. Warwick, more manageable. Seraphine, nice assist, but definitely manageable. I'm more worried about this misfortune. Akali does have 5 stacks of Dark Seal, which hopefully will be key for this fight. And if she gets the kills, then definitely could turn this in favor of Albertus Magnus. Yep, they're going for the dragon fight. They are keeping Albertus Magnus out a little bit, but they are going to go in. The Blitzcrank does get the hook, but the Moon does ultimate. Albertus Magnus, ooh, the Yone. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to get cleaned up. The Garen, only one left, can't do that much. And the blue team, Butler University, does get those kills. They do ace, and it's looking second by second more and more favored of Butler University. Baron is still up though, so while they will most likely take this mid tower and most likely bot tower, Baron is still up for Albertus Magnus, which might be the key. They're going to get good damage on this mid tower, but they will have to back up as the rest of the team is coming in. Actually, as I say that, I am wrong. They do get the mid turret. So the Seraphine will be backing. The Misfortune, the Misfortune doesn't get caught in the enemy lines. Seraphine backing up. Okay, so I'm going to be turning on objective timers now. Oh, that's actually pretty sick. That's pretty cool. So the Drake will, I believe that is Hex Tech. So blue team is going for Hex Tech Soul, and the Warwick does get most likely gets the kill on the Samira. The Jin Zhao, actually, as I said that, Jin Zhao comes in and seemingly is turning the fight in the favor. Blitzcrank here too. If Blitzcrank gets a good hook, then might have this down. Blitzcrank is going for the hook. Actually, as I said that, the Blitzcrank is backing away. Oh, the Akali does get the kill. Still has the Dark Seal. Why would it go back up? Akali gets another kill. Akali going great. Akali needs to go for these kills because the Dark Seal is what's important. Yone not able to get much. The 4-stack, the Akali though, I will say 6 and 3 is pretty much our win con at this point in time. The Yone 7 and 3 also, but no Dark Seal on the Yone side. Blitzcrank, no, the Blitzcrank side. Jin Zhao actually does go in, isn't able to get the confirm on the Amumu, but still does great damage. It looks like Albertus Magnus might be able to get this tower in, but ooh, as I say that, they do get charmed. Garen does. It looks like they're going to clean up the kills. Yeah, the Yone is going crazy. He does get the 3K on Albertus Magnus, 10 and 3, doing very good. The Warwick looks like it's also going to get the kill on the Garen. Yeah, so 4 dead for Albertus Magnus. Chiefly the Akali, which really needs to stay alive, didn't die. However, it looks like might be the final nail in the coffin. Butler University is going for that Baron. So if they do get it, which I assume they would, then yeah, there's no one to contest this on Albertus Magnus. They do get the Baron for free. And just steadily climbing further in the lead. Still winnable, but unlikely at this point. But I've seen weird things happen, so hopefully they still win. Yeah, so 1 minute and 34 on the Drake. Looks like they are signaling for a grouping on the mid from Albertus Magnus. They still have all 3 turrets inside their base, which is key. Bot still has their turret, and I don't believe top has theirs for Albertus Magnus. While Butler University does have all 3 outer towers, except for the tower on the, so they have 2 outer towers left, not on the top. Blitzcrank does go for the hook. Doesn't able to confirm it though. Butler University does seem to be going for the blue, though. It looks like they will be going to get it, but no really contest. Blitzcrank does go for the Q. I'm not really sure why he did that. There's not really a lot of backup, but... Oh, the tower. They still have tower, so hopefully he gets the Q into the tower. And the Mumu dies. The Mumu really tanky. It does look like... they're going to die under this, especially with Samira. Looks like they are going to die under tower, which is good sad to see. The Akali's still going in. The Akali, if she gets these kills, Akali has 2 kills right now, almost full stacks on the Dark Seal. Akali doing really good so far. It's just 10 and 3. Ooh, get the root is. Akali needs to back away immediately. She does seem to survive, so. That's good for Albertus Magnus. Outer turret does fall, though, which is sad to see. Yone does miss his ultimate, but it looks like the Blitzcrank will probably get killed. They have all 3 there. The 3 dive on Yone. Will he survive? He does survive. Garen does get the kill with ultimate. Seraphine looking to take that, inhibitor, sorry. So they take the inhibitor. Blue side is also grabbing the outer turret. Probably won't likely get the inhibitor there, but they do have Hex Tech Soul, which I don't think I mentioned, but they were able to grab that. So they do have Soul. They have Baron. Or had a Baron. And Elder is next. So Elder always a key fight in especially these later games. So there's always still a chance to be able to get back in. We'll just have to see. Looking at the CS difference, there's a pretty big CS difference from both sides. The gold is vastly ahead for Butler University, almost 20k gold, I believe, ahead. They're 14 gold ahead. Sorry. But they're continuing to climb in gold lead. They do seem to be going for the mid strat, so 5v5 mid. I don't believe Albertus Magnus will benefit with the straight on team fight, but they're trying their best to save this inhibitor, it feels like. Hex Tech Soul, once again, great for just getting that extra little bit of damage on the team. Oh, they do get the... They are getting a little bit of damage on the Mumu. The Blitzcrank does miss the Q. Blitzcrank did get a little bit of damage on him. 4. There are 2 inhibitors left for Albertus Magnus. The Yone does go in. This does look like a kill on the Blitzcrank. Yes. They do get the charm. Seraphine's going in. It looks like a 5v5, and Albertus Magnus is losing. They do get a couple kills. They do get 1 kill on a member. That is an ace, and it looks like this will be game. I can't say for sure, though. They still have the 2 outer turrets, and they might decide to back, but this is looking more and more impossible for Albertus Magnus. Yeah, this does look to be game. Blitzcrank coming back, not going to be able to do much, and that is good game to both teams. Butler University does take this pretty handily, but Albertus Magnus kept in the game, kept doing their stuff, and we'll be back for game 2. Our main thing is for Albertus. We lost game 1. Trying to get back into game 2 today. That's the goal, to win game 2 and then hopefully game 3. But they do have a tough challenge ahead of them. They did get, while it was close at the beginning, towards the end of the game, it was clearly in favor of Butler University. So, want to try and be a bit more competitive in this game, but we'll see what happens.
The Summoner's Rift.
It looks like they are going for the invade again with, oh, looks like they're just staying in the bush for now. Let's see if anyone pokes and try and get them that way. Give me 1 second to put the scoreboard and the objective timers back up. If there's anything wrong in chat, just let me know. So it looks like, so nothing's been used yet. Most teams are just staying to their side, staying towards their blue and red, respectively. Good luck, have fun. Just nice messages in the chat. We love to see it. Well, hopefully we'd love to win too, but you know, nice messages. So they both junglers are starting out with Chilling Smite. That does slow it down. That does slow champions down for people who are not that in the know. Both teams giving good jungle help at the start. We have the Amumu jungle instead of, because last game it was the Amumu. Oh, Silas going for good damage, but the Katarina does respond. It is about an equal trade. Ooh, they do get good damage on the Draven. That is not what you want to see. They get Draven to a little bit more than a little bit less than half health, which is not something you want to see at the start of the game. Unfortunate so far. What Gwen skin is that? You can't really tell from this. But Gwen does take teleport and ghost. That's going to be good for running down. And on the same token, Jinx does take cleanse, which is going to be good for that Morgana. Silas has pushed up towards mid so far. He's going to get that. Oh, Warburg going on the gank. He does get some good damage. Won't be able to get any kills though. Warburg, nice job on getting out of the grab. Mumu is coming in, so they might be able to get the kill on the... Oh, and the Mumu does get the kill. Nice job. Does get the first blood. They should be able to pack this up on the Gwen. Gwen does do good damage, though, so... The Mumu does die, but the Mordekaiser should be able to get this kill on the Gwen. Yeah, he does use the flash, which isn't ideal, but he is able to get the kill. Albertus Magnus are 2-up on it now with the first blood. So, great start to the game. The Morgana does get a bit of damage on her. A bit more than half health. They might have to start backing soon. Draven. One thing is adoration stack. So, hopefully Draven doesn't die. That's going to help us out a bit if he doesn't die. The Mumu and the Warwick are filling each other a bit out here. It looks like the Mumu will get the Scuttle Crab. Yes. Mordekaiser is coming down, but doesn't really matter that much. Mumu actually is coming down towards the Silas. He won't be able to get any bandages on him and going because of the tower, but Silas is level 5 first. So Silas with the TP. You always want to get those want to get to level 6. The Katarina ultimate is gonna be good for closing out those kills. Mumu ultimate, Mordekaiser ultimate. Silas, one of the things is he can steal the ultimate of the opponent team. So once he reaches level 6, so very versatile champion. Mordekaiser does look to be backing up, as well as the Morgana and Draven, which did back up. We do have a Cloud Drake out right now, which could go either way. red team signaling an assist on. Red team is signaling they don't have that much vision on river. Because blue team did get the scuttle crab, which is going to be really important for this upcoming Cloud Drake fight, if they decide to go to Cloud Drake, as neither team is really heading that way so far. Rift Herald will be coming up in about 2 minutes. Pretty far out from now, but always want to just keep an eye on the objectives. Both mids do have their ultimates out. Top, Mordekaiser does have his ultimate. Nice advantage over the Gwen. It looks like Red will be going for this fight on the Drake. They seem to be backing up. Gwen finally gets her 6th ultimate. Amumu does seem to be backing though, along with the Katarina. Looks like they might back and then try and push for that Drake. Bot side once again pushing in. I will say the Jinx is pretty in favor of is pretty ahead in the CS so far. Not by an unreasonable amount, but she does have 3 pots still left available. Silas with the same with Katarina, a bit ahead on CS, but hopefully we can. We still have overall more gold than them, which hopefully will start getting us more items. Silas does go into the Katarina, does miss his grab leash. Amumu is going to get hurt by this Warwick, but nice on the Mordekaiser for getting that attack. It looks like there might be an attack bot. It looks like Morgana is getting out of position. Real quick. They aren't able to catch it though, which is really important. It looks like blue side might be able to get this Drake first, but the red side is not far away. They could contest this if they wanted to, but it looks like they're going in. Actually, no, they're not. Blue will get the Drake, and Silas does take the ultimate. Silas is heading in. He might be able to get that kill with Katarina, but isn't able to get it. The Katarina is going in, but the blue side is split. It looks like they're going after 2 different people. A bit of a miscommunication, I think, as they both could have went after one of the 2. Blue Gwen does get the kill. Very low health on the Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser overall ahead in CS, but Gwen is ahead in kills. She is super low, but there's not going to be a gank available for her. Gwen's super good if she gets going, so hopefully we get a shutdown on her in the future. But bot side is backing. Once again, Rift Herald is still up. So Rift Herald is still up. So I would assume that the Mumu is going to at least reward it, I believe. Yeah, so the Mumu rewards it. Sorry, one second. Again, this should be up. Overall, both sides still pretty even, 2-2. Similar goals, a bit ahead for Butler University, which hopefully is not going to be able to continuing trend. Amumu is mid so far, so But he's leaving, so Silas getting pretty ahead on the CS. Not something you want to see for that mid matchup. We'll have to see how this plays out, but the Gwen gets another kill on the Mordekaiser. That's not something you want to see. Sorry for missing all these kills. I'm not that adept with handling all this, so if I do miss kills, partly my bad, but the Warwick is trying to go for this, but I don't think does he know? It looks like he does know that there are people in the bushes. Silas, they go for the Silas. They do get a hit on the... Oh, it looks like the Seraphine will get the damage on there. Close fight, could go either way. Silas does get the damage in, but he looks like he is going to die. The Katarina flashes to get out. And it looks like they're caught. It looks like they will both die. 6-4. Well, it's not over. It's not over yet by a long shot. They're going to get. Butler University is going to get Rip Herald, which will be good for them. They already have a lot of plating down on bot side, and they have some plating down on top and mid. Warwick does get, it looks like the Warwick is going top. Looks like Mordekaiser is backing off from a gang, or a possible gang. Warwick backing. If he gets a successful Rift Herald, that is going to be big for Butler University. One thing I want to preface is Silas going in on the Katarina. Silas does have his mythic item available, so Katarina does have Devil Shoot does have to be careful of that. The Katarina has to be careful of that. The Imu is hiding in the bush. The Gwen narrowly gets away from the Mordekaiser. It's not something you want. You want to catch her on that back, but 30 seconds on the Drake. Albertus Magnus does want to try and get this. They're a bit behind in gold. They don't want. Last game, Butler University was able to get soul, so that's not something you want to see repeated in this game. Yeah, it looks like they're getting full control. They're getting scuttle. The Morgana does get caught out in that, and the whole team is coming in. There's going to be a 4v4, if I believe so. It's going to be a 4v4 if they do try and go for this, but Mordekaiser is getting some damage on the Drake. Mumu does get the bandages in, but they aren't able to confirm on that. They're getting it a bit low, but they are taking a lot of damage from this Drake. Mumu goes in for a 3-man ult. Nice job of Mumu. They get the follow-up on that. The Seraphine going for the kill. They're all pretty low. The Silas is doing a lot of damage. That's not something you want to see. Although the Mumu had a great ult, the Mordekaiser does get the Q on the Silas. That's something that's great. They will get this kill. The fight going Albertus Magnus' way. That's something you'd love to see. The Jinx isn't able to respond. They are not going for the Drake right away. They do not have their jungler. Gwen is getting this tower, so I wonder if we'll see it back from the Mordekaiser. Yeah, the Mumu is coming out to meet the Gwen. Looks like the Gwen is backing though. Albertus Magnus is signaling for the Drake. So I wonder if they do have a Hex Tech. Sorry, they do not have a Hex Tech. They do have Fire Drake coming up next. So that's good for a little bit of damage. It looks like there is something happening mid to river. A lot of people there. Looks like one is backing from the Mordekaiser. No one has taken Fire Drake yet, and after nice dodge from the Silas, but No one has taken Fire Drake yet, which is a bit surprising considering they all fought for it. Silas does steal the Mumu ultimate, which is important. And at the same time, Blue is going to summon Rift Herald to divert Albertus. Butler University is going to use Rift Herald to divert Albertus Magnus' attention. They're not going to be able to get it. They do try and... They do get the steal, though. The 2-mana Mumu ult from Silas. Mumu ult really good. The Jinx is going in. The Jinx is getting a lot of kills. They all get a lot of kills, and they wipe up Albertus Magnus. Not something you want to see. Looks like they are getting mid tower, and they won't be able to get second tower, I do not believe, but they are going to get a pretty good amount of damage on it. Actually, they will be able to get second tower. Morgana isn't going to be able to get back in time, and the Jinx fighting out a bit with the Draven. Jinx can just outrange the Draven, so it's going to be hard for that matchup. The Mumu goes into the Warwick. The Warwick is 2-2, and the Mumu is 1-4. A Mumu does miss the ultimate, if I do not believe, but the Mumu gets out. The Mumu does not get out. The Warwick does, though. The Warwick does get out with the use of his ultimate. Butler University does try and go for the kill. They do get the turret, though. Warwick does get Scuttle. It looks like they are all three of them are backing on Butler University's side. We do have Rift Herald coming up very soon in 40 seconds. And once again, just to say the game state, Gwen is 4-1. Jinx is 4-0. That's going to be a very big issue for Albertus Magnus in the coming few minutes. One thing I'm seeing a lot for Albertus Magnus is not a lot of CS. They do have less CS compared to their opponents, which is not going to be good for that later game. They are going to get a kill on the Morgana, not something you like to see. Morgana was caught out of position, and it looks like they are going to be getting Herald for free, but Mordekaiser is there. So it looks like the Mordekaiser could try and steal, but there's too many people from Butler University there. I doubt he'll be able to get it. And once again, Mordekaiser is just getting killed from everyone else on the field. He does get away though, but yeah, he is able to get away. It's seen. No one is able to catch him. Which, good on the Mordekaiser for getting out, but they do lose Rift Herald in the process. Morgana, Silas does get the hook on the close on the Morgana. Blue team going for those kills. The Draven is gonna die. Yeah, and Butler University wipes up Albertus Magnus. Not something you want to see. But it looks like they are going to be able to get this tower, if I would assume so. Mordekaiser is not anywhere near in position to get this tower, and then they do have enough time to go for. They are not going to go for the inhibitor. They're going to go for this outer tower, and that is a good play from them. They get that pretty much for free, not really using anything to get that. They are going to be backing. Albertus Magnus is coming in, so I'm not sure if they'll be able to get out in time. Silas does get out. Seraphine is backing, and the Warwick is back. And they get out of that pretty for scot-free. Yeah, so we do have I believe that is Water Drake. I believe that is Water Drake coming out in around a minute. We have the water terrain so far. Jinx and Gwen are really, from looking at the scoreboard, the Jinx and Gwen are really being the standouts here. And the Morgana is going to get caught out. It doesn't look like she'll be able to get away, but just getting that last little bit of damage. Morgana getting caught out. Seraphine is getting that kill. Seraphine with 13 assists, doing very good so far. And the Rift Herald is being summoned topside, which will kill that turret. There's still a bit of HP left on the Rift Herald, but the Katarina is there. The Mordekaiser isn't able to get out, and it looks like the Katarina is going to die too. Double kill for the Gwen, and it looks like the tower's gone too. Actually, as I say that, well, the tower's still gone, but the Mumu does get the ult on her to stop her from getting even more damage. We're gonna stay behind. Does stop the Gwen, but Gwen does have that W out, which does hurt them. Jinx is doing a lot of damage to this tower. It looks like they're going to tower. Will they get the kill on the Mumu? They don't get the stun. They don't get the root. They do now, though, and it looks like the Mumu is going to die. The Jinx is dominating currently. Is taking some tower damage. They will get the inhibitor. And this is looking like a done deal for Butler University. They've been playing this really well. When going after the Mordekaiser does look like they get the kill. Look like they're going to get the kill again. Very close. And yes, this good game for both teams. Albertus Magnus weren't able to get it in at the end or at all. They did well. They did good, but Butler University just getting that win at the end of the day. So that is the end for this game. Butler University does take the series 2-0. Good game from both sides. I mean, obviously, it's not something you want to see losing for Albertus Magnus, but try their best, try their hardest. Hopefully, you see better next week, or on Thursday, I believe. And the series does go 2-0 to Butler University.